wait no more.
So the first pair of shoes that I have are from Adidas. So these are just white Ultra Boosts. These are just super comfortable, and these are actually a brand new pair, but the one that I had before was pretty much the same thing. It was the all white Ultra Boost, and I personally get the kid sizing just because I have small feet and it is cheaper. I get a size US for kids, and I'm usually a size 5 to 6 in women's. Those shoes were gifted by Adidas, and they also sent me 3 other clothing items, so I just want to quickly share those. So I just got this black men's hoodie, and I got a size medium in this one, and then I just got this orange crop top in an extra small. These are always good to have for casual days, just to pair with some sweatpants. The last item is just these pair of blue pants, and it kind of has a sweatpants jogger fit because it cinches at the bottom, and this is actually men's sizing, so I picked up a size small, and I like how oversized it is. So thank you again to Adidas for sending me those pieces. So I'm going to move on to the rest of the sneakers that I have. Next up are my Balenciaga Triple S sneakers. So I have them in 2 different colors. Just based on the look of the shoes, the Triple S are definitely my favorite sneakers. I love how chunky they are because my favorite style of shoe are chunky boots and chunky sneakers. This was my first time ever getting European or designer sneakers, so I didn't really know how sizing was, and I bought these online, so I couldn't really try them on. I just went ahead and got a 34, and unfortunately they are kind of tight when I wear them. They fit, but the longer I wear them throughout the day, I can feel my feet being crushed, which is honestly why I don't really wear these that much. This is just the black one, and because I really liked the way those white ones looked, I picked it up in black, and this time I did get a size 35, so I don't feel like my feet are being crushed. But even with that, it's still not the most comfortable shoe just because it is super heavy. I did pick these up from Essence because it was a little bit cheaper than the actual Balenciaga website, but I didn't realize at the time that there was an extra fee, and I think it might have been an international transaction fee. For these ones, I got on My Teresa. I think that's what the website is. I didn't end up getting any extra charges, which is good, and it was for a cheaper price than on the actual Balenciaga website. So next up is Dior, and these are the B23 high top sneakers. Pretty much just look like Converse, to be honest. These are actually pretty comfy, way more comfortable than the Balenciaga ones. Even though I really like the way the shoe looks and it is pretty comfy, I don't really find myself ever wearing these. And it's pretty much the same as my actual Converse. I never really reach for those. And I believe the website that I got this from was called 24S. There was no taxes and shipping was free, so I did save a lot of money just getting it through there. Next up is Nike, which is where I have most of my shoes from. Also one of my most worn shoes, and they're the Nike Air Force Ones. So this pair I've had for a really long time, and it is pretty beat up. They're super comfortable, and in my experience, you don't have to break them in, which is amazing. And they pretty much go with everything. And I believe this is a size 3 youth. I think it might be like preschool sizing. Recently, I actually did upgrade to a different pair of Air Force Ones, and these are the Air Force One Pixels. And I like these ones a lot more because it does have a little bit of a platform, and the actual shoe is bigger, and I didn't have to break them in. It was super comfortable from the beginning. And I got this one in a size US 5.5, and I think the fit is perfect. So I have another pair of Air Force Ones, but these are customized, and it's from the brand 112s. And this one was a big kid sizing in the size 4. To be honest, I've only worn these once, so I can't really say how well they hold up. And to be honest, I could probably have just gone without these if I could go back in time, just because I never really go for them. So continuing on with Nike, I'm going to move on to my Jordans. In terms of comfort, I don't want to keep repeating myself, so pretty much all the Nikes that I have are super comfortable. This one I got a grade school sizing in a size 4, and it fits perfectly. And this one I got from StockX. This is probably another one of my favorite shoes just because it's all neutral, so it's pretty easy to match. I got these off of StockX as well, and I picked this up in grade school sizing in a size 4.5. So the last pair of high Jordans that I have are these ones, and this is just another pair of neutral ones, and this is actually women's sizing. And these ones are a little bit big because I did have to go up a size, and I got a size 6.5 women's. And I did get these off of Depop, so they were gently used. The last pair of Jordans that I have are a pair of low ones, and this is the low pine green. Go-to color for clothes and shoes are always neutrals. Getting a pair of green shoes was definitely something I wasn't sure if I was going to regret. Now that I have these are one of my favorite shoes. Not only because it's just a great way to incorporate pop of color into your outfit, but also I do really like the lows. But that's just mostly because I don't really like high tops as much. I like shoes that I can just slip my feet into without having to untie or tie the shoes. I got this one in grade school sizing as well, and it's a size 4, and I bought this off of StockX. So I have 3 Nike shoes left, and they're all Dunk Lows. So the first ones are from the Off-White Nike collab. Honestly, I never wear this which is why the tags are still on. If there's any shoe that I would regret buying, this is probably one of them. I did get this from Vestiaire Collective. It was a size 6 men's, so it was a little bit bigger than what I would normally wear. It was cheaper than all the other websites like Goat, StockX, and Stadium Goods. So even though it was a little bit bigger than my normal size, I was willing to size up just for the savings. So the next pair of dunks that I got are these ones, and this is also from Vestiaire Collective. So after I got the red ones and had a good experience, I realized that a lot of times if you monitor pretty often, you can find brand new sneakers on Vestiaire Collective. And usually it is cheaper than other websites like Go and StockX. If you are a student, you can get a student discount, so that's extra savings. I love the color of this one, just like the green Jordans that I talked about, how I love how it's a pop of color to your outfit. Other than black, my favorite color is probably blue. So this is definitely one of my favorite shoes. Last pair of Nikes and dunks are these black and white ones. And I figured it would just be good to have an all black and white shoe. These are from Vestiaire Collective, just like the other dunks. So these are in a size US 4 youth. I got these pretty recently and I haven't had a chance to shoot any pictures in them. So as you can see, the tag is still on. So I have one pair of shoes from Princess Polly that you guys always ask where it's from whenever I wear them. And it's these super chunky white sneakers. And it's from the brand Windsor Smith, but I did get them off of Princess Polly. I picked this up in a size US 6. Just like the Balenciaga ones, I love a chunky sneaker like this one. As usual, I have a coupon code with Princess Polly, which is just HOPE-C, so you can get 20% off of these. And the last two pair of sneakers that I have in my collection are just Converse, and these are the platform Converse. I just have the black and the white version. I don't wear these that often, just like I mentioned with the Dior ones. I don't really go for Converse styles as much just because you have to lace them up and down every single time you want to put them on. Like I mentioned, I'm in between usually a 5 and a 6, but because Converse are a little bit more on the narrow side, I like to go up with my bigger size, which is a 6. The website I got this from was Off Broadway, I believe, and it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I got both of these for less than $100 together, which isn't bad, so it's like $50 each. Now that all the sneakers are done, for anyone who's interested in the rest of my shoe collection, I'm going to go into that. First pair is one of my favorite shoes of all time, and it's these chunky black boots from Naked Wolf. The style is the Saturn boots. So this is how the back of the shoes look. So it has the Naked Wolf logo and then the name printed on the back. And I just love how chunky the boot is. It makes me feel super tall. And because I have shorter legs, I find that a lot of times ankle boots that lace up cut off at a weird spot on my calves. This is the perfect ankle height where it doesn't make your legs look shorter. Honestly, compared to the Doc Marten Jadens that I have, I personally prefer these. And I picked this up in a size US 5. Next boot I have are Doc Martens, and these are the Jaden style. And these used to be my go-to favorite pair of black boots, but now that I have the Naked Wolves, I definitely reach for those over these. But I still do wear these sometimes just depending on the outfit. This one actually has the fur lining in the inside, which I find that it makes it way more comfortable. I had other Docs in the past that I ended up selling because I couldn't get past the breaking in point just because it was way too uncomfortable. But I found that because of the fur lining, I didn't have to worry about breaking them in. And I personally find that Docs run big, so I got mine in a size US 4. And I got these a while ago, so I can't remember exactly where I picked them up from, but it was either Zappos or ASOS. Another pair of boots that I have that are a little bit more on the affordable side compared to the Docs and the Naked Wolves. I think these are called the D'Ariel boot from Sam Edelman. They look exactly like the Prada boots for a fraction of the price. They were pretty comfortable. I got a size 6 and I didn't have to break these in. The last pair of boots that I have are also from Circus by Sam Edelman, and they're just basic black ankle booties. The same brand, Circus by Sam Edelman, actually has these really cute mule style heels. They kind of have the same look as these Naked Wolf ones, which are really expensive. On the actual Sam Edelman website, it is sold out in most sizes, but I did check on Macy's and most of the sizes are in stock. The last pair of shoes in my collection, and this is from Princess Polly. Pretty much I got these because I really wanted the Doc Marten versions of this, but I didn't know how often I would wear these, so I didn't want to spend a ton of money on a pair of shoes like that, so I just went for these ones, which kind of gives the same look, and these are pretty comfy. I got this in a size 5. And then in case any of you guys want to know how I store my shoes, I use these storage boxes from Amazon, and they had 2 different sizes, and I had to get the larger size just because the Balenciaga shoes are so big that they only fit in the larger box. But I love the look of organizing your shoes like this. I feel like it looks super clean. And as for the boots, I just store them onto the side because they don't fit in the containers. So I just use a shoe rack and put the boots on there.